couple of weeks ago, the Golden Ticket Awards ceremony for 2025 was officially held in Carowinds in North Carolina. And in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a video where I predicted the top 10 steel coasters of 2025. Now, I did predict that some coasters would be much higher or much lower than I thought. So yeah, we're going to see how wrong I was. And so let's get into it. Oh, before that, if you want to subscribe, then that'd be much appreciated. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is the video that we're going to react to, and if you're wondering why I'm wearing a different shirt, it's because I recorded this yesterday, yet I forgot to include the sound of the actual video, so I was just reacting to nothing, basically. So yeah, here we go. The American theme park each year to celebrate the coasters and theme parks across the season. Now, in these awards, I hope I give these people enough credit. Best rides, I hope that best theme parks, they're not going to sue me. Sustainability and stuff like that. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be not really delving into the actual ceremony. I'm going to be predicting the top 10 steel coasters list. Now, this is a list that has been held over many years.
Hello,
me. So you're gonna have this me, the me that's editing this video, this me, and the me that's going to edit the reaction video. So you're going to have 4 me's at one time. Crazy. Like the best wooden coaster is Phoenix each year. The best water park is always Schlitterbahn. It's going to be the same as
I think actually we find that the best water park was actually Volcano Bay this year. Actually get it right. So I'm going to be talking about like the other winners of stuff.
I think it'll be worth me going. Oh no, this is going to be the same as this year. This is going to be the same as last year. This is going to be this. This is going to be... If you do enjoy many different amazing coasters that have opened in the... This is at the not reopened, but recently opened Epic Universe. And so
Epic Universe won a few rides. I think Frankenstein won Best Dark Ride, and the Battle of the Ministry won Best New Attraction or something like that. So
obviously, if you do not follow,
you'll see where the actual predictions were, if they were right or not, because I'll put the actual place there. Oh, I've just realised there you go, you can see me now. Okay, here we go.
The Golden Ticket Awards, they actually do not really appreciate Universal and Disney parks as much as they probably should.
Okay, right.
Their parks are kind of less appreciated than, like, say, Dollywood.
Here we go.
Reading every single coaster on this list and be like, oh, that was a bit rough. I just seated on a wheel seat, and I think that was like...
Let me know if you want me to keep doing
these impressions.
I think they're rubbish.
But so yeah, I think I have Zarja in 10th place. Because I think there are better coasters that have...
I actually did the top 11 because I forgot that I don't know why I included my top 11, not top 10, but
open this year, they go above it.
I think I realised that halfway
but I think it's a very good coaster overall. Obviously, Europeans, because it's an American award ceremony, they're obviously going to look down on European like, oh, scummy. Oh, I hate Europeans.
Okay, let's just stop
So yeah, I have Zarja in 10th place. Now
Zarja actually finished, I know this one, Zarja, because I don't know all of them off by heart, Zarja actually finished tied 6th with another coaster that I predicted on this list, but a bit higher than what it actually was.
We have Maverick, which is...
Maverick was not even in the top 10, as you'll see there.
Of 3 coasters that are from Cedar Point on this list. So Maverick in 9th place, because I just think that there are better coasters at Cedar Point, although Cedar Point is they don't really need any other rides, although they just got Siren's Curse this year, which is obviously a great addition as well, because, I mean, like, they haven't got a flying coaster. That's my next, they're going to get a flying coaster next. They haven't got
Are they now?
They've literally got everything else, but apart from that, so yeah,
I think you'll find they haven't got a Zamperla Valere, the best coaster type.
In 9th. I think it is very underrated Intamin. Obviously, it doesn't get the appreciation like Velocicoaster does, because it's not like has the Jurassic World theming and stuff
and
like that.
And it's a worse ride, even though I haven't done that.
Steve, and Steve will come up later in this list, don't worry. We love Steve. That's not related to Minecraft. So
that's the worst
yeah, we
joke
have
I've ever heard.
Maverick in 9th place, simply because I think there are, like Zarja, there are better coasters above it that did open this year, and therefore pushed the ranking down. So
really?
Yeah,
a better coaster goes higher in the ranking? Didn't know that.
Maverick in 9th place. Better, very good ride, but I don't think it's up to the standard of the top 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh yeah, I was gonna like do it
bit weird.
Individually, I don't know why. So in 8th place, I actually have Taron at Phantasialand. Now this is a Intamin double launch coaster, just like Velocicoaster and Maverick. But I think this one slightly edges Maverick because of the kind of the theming and the just kind of general atmosphere, like, you know, Klugheim and was Klugheim.
Do you like my German pronunciations, guys? I think
the
really
German
good.
names for Phantasialand are really weird. Rookburg, that's it. Rookburg is Fly, and Klugheim is for Taron. I get confused sometimes because they're just so German. You can get me. Anyway, so yeah, I think.
Whoa! Why is that kid wearing a Paris Saint-Germain shirt in Germany? That could invade again. No, joking.
Taron goes 8th because I don't think it is quite as good as. Obviously, I haven't ridden these rides, so I'm just going to completely shot in the dark. But for the content, you know, you know, so
for the content, we managed to get 2 videos out of this.
Taron is 7th, I think, because it is
2 videos, absolutely 1,000 IQ plays.
a very, very good ride from what I've seen. Has great theming, great rock
music.
work.
Oh, we got the Wicker Man music with the wood in the foreground of the shot. That is top tier editing.
But I think the kind of intensity, like, because that doesn't have any inversion, doesn't really please the GP who are like, oh, I want to go upside down 50 million times. Like, oh my god, it's a 50 million mile an hour launch. Like, you know what I mean? They're more impressed by the crazy elements, not just airtime and intensity. Like, you know. So I think that is what they're trying to do. They're kind of just kind of. It's more for the enthusiasts.
The
Taron is really.
Unlike Fraser, he thinks it's rubbish.
So yeah, that is why I have Taron in 8th. So in 7th place, I have Ride to Happiness, which is based in.
First European coaster in the top 5 of a golden ticket award ceremony for a long, long while. I don't think has it ever happened before. I don't know.
No, Plopsaland in Belgium. There we.
How do I not know that Plopsaland was in Belgium for so long?
I couldn't get my words out for a second. So yeah, Plopsaland was home to Ride to Happiness and Anubis, and some other decent rides. It is, I believe, the closest major park when you exit the Channel Tunnel. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's a simple. You drive through France for a bit, and then you get to Ride to Happiness in Japan. I could be wrong about
that. Well, not you, because you can't drive yet, you idiot.
Let me know in the comments, or I can just look at it myself on Google Maps. I don't have to edit it in. So anyway, so yeah, I've put Ride to Happiness in 7th place because I think it is one of, if not the best launch coasters in the world. If not, it's the best spinning coaster in the world.
Even though you haven't even been on it.
There are not many that do what they do.
I mean, that by that logic, I would think that Hagrid's is the 2nd best coaster in the world, which it obviously isn't. So that logic kind of goes out of the water a bit. The water. Anyway,
like Ride to Happiness. The only other extreme spinner is actually Time Traveller at Dollywood, or is it
no? Still
Dollywood,
City, you idiot.
I don't know. Somewhere like that.
Exactly.
So yeah, I put Ride to Happiness there because I think simply there are 2 new coasters that have opened this year, both in America, that are slightly,
and none of them.
And I'll get onto those
anywhere
next.
Near as good as I thought they would.
So in 6th place, I have Stardust Racers. Now this is the
first not as bad as
of
the other
new
one.
coasters that have opened in 2025. Like I mentioned before, this is based at the new Universal Epic Universe. Wow. It has lots of good airtime moments, intensity, launches, theming. It has the whole lot. But as I said before, Universal are looked down on by.
Is it just me that when I see the Stardust Racers track colours, I see kind of normal pasta and spinach pasta? Like, you know how you have the tricolore pasta? You got the normal pasta, the spinach pasta, and the carrot pasta, like the orange one.
Ticket award. I don't know.
Just why. Probably just me.
But yeah, that is just how they kind of rank it, I guess.
Or you could look at it as peas and sweet corn.
And they wanna
or maybe I just eat too much.
Appreciate the
still skinny though.
Not the global brand, even though all of these are like kind of owned by Cedar Fair or Six Flags. Sorry, they're one now. I forgot about that. I don't know why they did that anyway. But yes, Stardust Racers. Although I have ranked this below the other Universal coaster, I know what one you're thinking of. In my ranking. But I think
I don't think my brain is quick enough to process like before what I'm gonna say, so I just keep going kind of
New
like,
coaches don't generally kind of put like where they deserve
and the
straight
gulping
away.
as well.
Like they kind of have to build it up.
I should cut
just
that
so
out,
they
really.
don't kind of get kind of like overhyped to me like, oh my god, this is the best ride in the world, and then 5 years later it was like, oh, it wasn't really, that was a bit overrated, you know. So yeah, I have Stardust Racers in 6th. Wait, have I done I've done my top 11. I'm really stupid. I've put 11 coasters down on my list, even though... Okay, so whatever I said before, just up the number by 1, okay?
Okay, I
so,
will.
yeah, Zarja 11th, Maverick 10th, Tower 9th, Right Happiness 8th, Stardust 7th, Top Thrill 2 6th. There we go. It is what it is. I am really stupid. So yeah, Stardust Racers in 6th, because I think that it doesn't really have the for it to be straightened up, because they just don't do that. They don't boost it up to number 1 already.
Well, you boosted it to 6th when it didn't even get in the top like 15 or whatever.
Has been the number 1 for like 8 straight years.
You're
and I think that's
you're not that right
is,
either.
if you know what that is, then you can probably guess what I've put as number 1. So in number 5,
I do a lot of that.
I have not Gwazi, that was the wooden coaster that got demolished. Iron Gwazi, that replaced Gwazi in Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Now I have kept this in 5th place. I'm actually going to be putting all the 2024 rankings on where they put
American.
it, just so you compare like where I think if they move down or up, you know what I mean. Yeah, I put Gwazi in 5th. Because I think that Busch Gardens hasn't really had the hype this year, and therefore some of their rides may be looked down on instead of the other coasters that have had new rides, and therefore when they look at the new ride they're like, oh well, if I'm going to do this one I may as well look at the others. Wait, I haven't even done 6th. Yeah, Stardust is in 7th, and 6th is Top Thrill 2. I'm just really like, confused right now. So yeah, Gwazi in 5th. But in 6th, I have Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point. Now, I know what you're thinking. James, Top Thrill 2 opened in 2024.
James.
Well, you're wrong. Because, I mean, it did open in 2024, but it was only open for a few days.
Is it just me that thinks the Zero car on Top Thrill 2 on the blue train looks kind of like the Russian flag? Just me.
And therefore the rankings were like, let's not include it in 2024 and include it in 2025 instead. So, yeah. So I think Top Thrill 2 is going to go in 6th, because I think it is slightly better than Stardust Racers, because, I don't know, that as I said before, Universal, I don't really kind of appreciate, like, oh my god, they're the best park in the world. Now, obviously, I'm not an American, so I don't really know much about kind of the history and whatever. I mean, I do a bit, but you know what I mean. I'm fully knowledgeable on the American coasters as I am of the British coasters, obviously. So yeah, Top 2 in 6th, and Gwazi in 5th. So in 4th place, I have Steel Vengeance. Also at Cedar Point. I actually put this here because I think Millennium Force has always been like 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And so I'll get onto that later, but you know,
well, that's a good
Steel
shot.
Vengeance is one of those rides where, you know, it's always going to be known as one of the greatest coasters to ever exist, because of the sheer kind of aura that it has. You know,
no, I just said aura in one of my videos.
Of the Lake Erie surrounding it. It's just like it's so well known. It is many people's number ones. I just think that even though it may not be like the most kind of thrilling in itself, I think it just has to be up there, you know. So anyway, going up to 3rd place, I have Millennium Force, also at Cedar Point. Now, you may be wondering, how the hell is Millennium Force above Cedar Point? No, it isn't Cedar Point, above Steel Vengeance. My answer to that is,
I had a lot of bozo
I don't really know
in this video.
But the top 5 has been the same for like 5 years. So I've just randomly put them in an order that I think it could be. So yeah, that is my complete guess. I think Millennium Force is going to go back up to 3rd. I don't really have a reason like many.
This is the coaster that tied 6th with Zarja. So
all of these rankings,
he was very wrong.
I've just been yapping this whole time, really.
Yeah, you have.
So
That wasn't funny.
Yeah, that is my reasoning for putting Millennium Force there.
Is this how you guys react to my videos? Like, when you watch my videos, just like, that wasn't funny, that wasn't funny. Just get on with it. Like, is that, should I just stop stop trying to be funny?
Second place, this is the same second place that was last year. Velocicoaster at Universal Islands of Adventure. Now, I've put Velocicoaster here because number one has been the number one
second again
for like 10 years, and I do not think that it's ever going to be topped. For
the old KSI will never be topped.
I don't know. I mean, they're not going to randomly demote it, are they? So yeah, Velocicoaster is the best coaster in the world, because I've actually ridden that one. I haven't ridden any of the others. And I can comfortably say that it's the best ride to ever exist, even though I haven't done any of the others. I just know for a fact. Like, I'm just like that. I'm psychic.
No, anyway, you aren't.
So yeah, Velocicoaster in second.
What was that face?
Number one to be Fury 325. Wow, no one saw that coming, did they?
No.
So yeah, if you have taken note of the Golden Ticket Awards, you would know that Fury 325 wins like every single time. I don't know why. There are other Giga coasters out there. I don't really know why it gets number one each year. Oh, and also the awards ceremony is actually in Carowinds this year, which is where Fury 325 is. So they're obviously not. They're not just gonna be like,
I got one
Fury
right.
325. You've had number one for like 9 years now, but as we're here in Carowinds, let's just say Millennium Force gets number one again. And the Carowinds employees are not going to like that, so obviously they're just going to keep in Fury 325 in first place. I don't really see a reason why they would not do that. So there are my rankings for the I was supposed to be top 10, but I made it top 11 because I'm really stupid.
And there are the rankings.
As I said before, I don't really have a reason for any of these rankings.
I think maybe 2. I don't know. But yeah, this, as I said in the video, this is just a complete kind of funny. Really, I didn't really have any thought going into it. I just put that one there, that one there, that one there. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that little funny reaction video. The top 10 will be there, or like over there. Yes, over here. Like top 15 or so, just so I can have a look at it in full. So quite a few surprises actually. Voltron and Nevera got 9th. As well as Ride Happiness getting to the top 5, which I think is the first time a European coaster has gone to the top 5 since about, I think Expedition G-Force may have got in it, I don't know. But yeah, apart from that, about the same really. So if you did enjoy this video and want me to do like more kind of predictions and kind of funny challenge and stuff like that, then please subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments. So if you did enjoy this video, then subscribe. I said that already, I think, and I'll see you all next time. Cheerio.